Hey, what's going on? My name is Tyson Bailey. I'm the founder and CEO here at Trained Advisor, where we help life insurance agents and financial advisors attract, nurture, and convert more retirement planning clients. Now, I want to introduce you to one of our advisors named Francisco. When Francisco first came to us, he had about 200 connections on LinkedIn and was really struggling to keep his pipeline full and actually convert prospects into paying clients. Fast forward to today, he's earned over $60,000 in commission, and he's super excited about all of the activity that he has going on. Has another $30,000, $40,000 in the pipeline right now, about ready to push over the finish line. But that being said, I want to jump over to Francisco so you can hear about his experience.
I guess the first question is, what was the problem that you had before joining Trained Advisor?
Well, keeping my pipeline full with not necessarily qualified prospects, just prospects, talking to people, and the right people, really.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay. So before Trained Advisor, just weren't having the conversation so much, or?
I was, but it wasn't getting anywhere.
Got it. Okay. That makes sense.
And less opportunity. So
yeah,
that's what I was doing.
Okay. Awesome. So I guess what made you choose Trained Advisor over all of the other programs that are out there, like specifically?
So social media, I understood that that's the future in our business, but I wanted to go more of the business side, more of the advanced planning, and this is what attracted me. It took me a year to sign up with Tyson, but I got all his videos, I saw, and I'm like, I can make this work, and it takes time and commitment, but it works. I mean, it saves a lot of time, whether you write business or you move on. That's the part I've seen too.
Yeah.
And then I'm directly talking to the CEO, to the business owner, or the professional.
Yeah.
So
cool, man.
That's what I thought would happen, and it's happened.
Good. Well, I'm glad to be able to provide that for you. But as a result of working with Trained Advisor, what has your outcome been so far? And then how has this made your life different moving forward?
So the outcome, as far as commissions, one of my rollovers, I made 30,000. But just the context, I've met another person that I'm going to work with, and he's going to send me business owners. We're going to go out and meet them together. I have a lot of people I'm talking to that haven't even ordered the book. You connect with them, and then we do a relationship, but it does take time. I know that it takes time.
Yeah.
And before it was all, I didn't know. I wake up, I see my messages. I already know the lag time on the messages, and I'm looking for them. And even if they don't respond, or I write them, the conversation, like you say, Joe, keeps going. And I got one today it was 8 months ago. It's a dental lab owner. He hasn't ordered a book. I've been talking to him, and he ordered it today. So
you've been talking to this guy for 8 months?
Yeah. Yeah, by email, just email. I put them on my drip. You guys have them. And like you said, Joe, you can't just pop on and then everybody's going to say, hey, I'm going to work with you. I'm going on 12 months now, and I'm waiting I'm looking forward to what's coming, Joe. I see it.
Good, man. So how is this, now that you see these things, the 12 months you're following up, like you're just having conversations, how has this changed how you think about your business moving forward?
Well, it gives me a lot of hope because I see all the opportunities that I'll have. And then with each client, it gets better and better. Just meeting different people is what's doing it. I mean, I learned the advanced planning. I know it. I got all the backup I can, but it's that relationship that I'm able to build with a complete stranger through LinkedIn, and then going out and meeting them. So that just giving me prospects, and contacts for a long time.
Nice, man. So I mean,
but you gotta work it, Joe. You gotta work it. You gotta do those messages, or it just goes dark. Mine went dark a couple of times, but it's
okay.
Alive, man. It's alive. And that's the good part too.
Yeah. We had to jump start it a couple times. Whatever. You fall, you get back up, no problem. So do you have as far as the growth of your business, does this seem super complicated? Is this pretty basic stuff? Do you see how you can very kind of systematically grow to whatever level you want to get to.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I see. It's unlimited. You know, I mean, the more messages I send, the more conversations I have.
Yeah.
You know, and,
Yeah.
and I'm going back doing messages all the way to when we started back in August. I'm almost there, and
My man.
it's just that one. You know, hey, there's something wrong with the link. You know, some people are like, "What link?" You know, we're talking about. At
Yeah.
least I got them to respond. You know, so
That's the
and
goal. That's
so
the
that
goal.
was the. I didn't understand that at first, Joe, but that's the key, man, right there, and it's all on the POZ.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
And then after that, why you go forward, you talk to them, you meet them, and then you know that's when it happens.
And that's it. There's nothing really complicated about this at all.
Yeah. No, and you know you guys take care of the other part. I mean, I would never have built up to 3,000 connections within a year by myself. Business people, professionals, all those are leads, Joe.
Oh yeah,
All
every single one.
You know,
Yeah.
doesn't mean I'm gonna convert them all, but there's a chance, and I send them all the same message over and over.
That's perfect, man. So I guess where do you think you'd be right now if you never came across us? If you never joined Trained Advisor, where would you be? Where would your business be?
Well, I've always wanted to do the events planning, so I would have to have partnered up with somebody or out of the business. I mean, because there's no leads. I mean, I did live. I didn't like that part. I like the advanced planning, and being a previous business owner, I have experience with owning a business.
Yeah.
So that's what attracted me. And you guys, I needed something like you. And LinkedIn, I mean, it's all business. You know,
It is,
I mean, you
literally.
get some. You know, like I said, you find out right away if you have a chance or not, and then we move on. You know, and most people are nice. And you send them that message. Would you mind me sending you periodically, you know, information? And most of them say, yeah. And the ones that say no, they delete themselves.
Yeah, they take care of it. You don't even have to list
Yeah. And then you just keep following up, even if it's weeks or months. Just send them a message.
Yes.
I see Joe when they respond like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning on the weekend.
Dude,
you know,
yes. It's
you never
crazy
know.
to
And
think.
there's
Yeah.
lag time, Joe. There's lag time. They don't
Always.
respond right away.
No.
And that's good. That means they're busy. They're busy, you know.
Yes. I mean, the guys with, you know, millions of dollars, they're just not on LinkedIn all the time. But at 3 o'clock in the morning,
They are.
might pop by.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they are. They're in there.
That's funny.
They're just like, you just gotta catch them on a good time. But
yeah.
So that was it. I mean, this is basically how I continued my practice, and this is how I wanted it to continue: events planning, you know, protecting retirement assets, all that, man.
So feeling good, happy, everything's good.
Oh yeah, okay. Definitely, and life is good to go now. So you'll see my stuff just burning up.
Well, good, man.
And you know, it works.
Simple as that. It works. I mean, you have a proven plan and proper implementation. Why would it not work? You know?
Yeah.
So I guess for everybody that's watching, everybody that's going to watch this video right now, to the advisors that might be on the fence about joining Trained Advisor, what would you tell them?
Well, I would say take a chance. I mean, it took me a year to really find out, you know, if this was it for me. And then when you get started, just pay attention to those follow-up messages. That was a little intimidating, Joe. I went from 200 connections using LinkedIn sporadically, not knowing what, you know, a member since, I don't know, 2000, whatever. And then when you guys started getting all those connections, you know, I was like, whoa, what's going on here? And then, but I stuck with it. And then, you know, that follow-up message, even if they don't respond to the book, you know, we do that Great to Connect, the book, send that, hey, with something wrong with the link. And then eventually you do the, hey, if you're not interested, you know, can I try you later? But it's always, it's about that. For some reason, I didn't understand that at first, but once I got that, I'm like, hey, this is it right here. That's what's going to get me conversations.
Yeah.
So, you know, if that's what you want, that's what you're looking for in your community. And then, you know, now I don't post financial stuff at all.
Good, man.
You know, I follow people. I got, you know, some center influences here in Arizona that are on there, and they connected with me just by, you know, following them, liking them, and then sending them a joke or something. I got one doctor that, you know, and hopefully he'll become a client, but he it's a first connection. Yeah. And we go back and forth. So,
Yeah.
you know, that you got to give it a chance, man. It worked. And this is the future, Joe. I mean, I don't know what else, you know, if you got to get on board if you want to keep going. You know?
Yeah, I mean, there's a huge bandwidth problem. If you're not online, you can only talk to so many people before you're out of people, or you just can't talk to them anymore. Online, like you said, you're unlimited to the potential of the conversations, the opportunity. So,
Well, it works. I mean, I remember that's how I got the message, you know, the follow-ups when you were telling me, hey, you got to go in there. You know, something as simple as that, but it was intimidating at first.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So
oh
I
yeah,
have to get over that. But once you get it, Joe, it works. I mean, if you're serious about getting clients, keeping that pipeline full, you know, with advanced planning, and, you know, if you get a life insurance, hey, we
Cool.
don't turn that down. But these are people that are out there working and need our services. And,
absolutely, man.
you know,
Yeah.
nobody's reaching out to them, but this makes it way better.
Good. Well, I'm glad this makes it a
I'm
little bit
excited,
easier.
Joe, and I'm in. I'm so glad I did it, and I'm gonna keep working with you guys for as long as we can. Practice.
How much commission total have you come across? Have you hit the 100 grand yet?
No, I'm about 60.
At 60. Okay, so we're almost
Yeah.
there. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and I will with the business, you know, that I'm working on. The rollover I had is I'm not gonna work on the spouse, which
Okay.
is another probably 30,000. So I'll end the year really good, and that's not even counting the other stuff that I'm working on. I'll let you know, man. I'll let you know. I'm gonna have a good year, good fourth quarter, man. That's what we work for all year.
So if anything in this video resonated with you, whether it was where Francisco was at the beginning, where he was struggling to keep his pipeline full, struggling to get leads to convert into paying clients, I want you to head over to chatwithtyson.com, where you're going to have access to my calendar for you and I to have a quick conversation to see what your business looks like today and see if the system that we implemented for Francisco might be right for you as well, where we're targeting business owners, high net worth individuals, high income earning professionals, and actually converting them into paying clients. So again, that's chatwithtyson.com, and I'll talk to you soon.